What is up, Moto heads? Are you cross shopping middleweight sport bikes? This is my first impressions on my 8R, first 200 miles. Let me know what questions you have.
What is up, Moto heads? What is up? What is up? What is up? This morning I'm on the Suzuki 8R, and every time I get on this bike, I've got about 238 miles on it so far. It's a great bike. I love it. I love it. My favorite part about this bike is that the ergonomics on this bike are so chill and relaxed. I feel like I'm almost on a naked bike, actually. Completely upright seating position. Pegs are not high. It is a very chill and relaxed place to be and spend time. It's a bike that I can see going a long distance with. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the Aprilia right now, but that bike's also very comfortable. But I would definitely say if comfort is important to you, the 8R has got it all day. Totally different bikes, obviously. But it's so comfortable. Much more comfortable even than my CBR 500. And that was a comfortable bike. Like I said, this bike almost feels like it's a naked bike. I'm about 5'7". I pretty much can flat foot, almost flat foot this bike with no problem. So if you're a shorter rider, you don't have to worry about seat height or anything like that on this bike. And this is just my first impression on the first 200 miles or so. I like the tech pack that's on here. Beautiful display. Beautiful display. You got quick shifter. You have easy start. You've got there's also I gotta get the name of it, but it's something about like as you leave as you're taking off in first gear, the throttle RPMs go up slightly, so you don't have to worry about stalling. Great features. Price point, I think that this bike for me was 11 out the door. These are New York prices. I bought this one outright, and this is a bike that you can actually pretty much do anything you want with. You know, obviously not off-roading, but if you're looking to do some touring, if you're looking to, it's sporty. I think that the styling on this bike is nice. I'm not if I'm 100% transparent, I would definitely say that the Cyclops look in the front is like it's a preference thing. It's not for everybody. I love the side view of this bike. I would definitely say that it's an acquired thing. I think it looks good. Definitely from the side. Head on, it's not as pretty as it is the side view, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary, and taste is only a preference. You know, that's up to y'all. So you have that. I think it's got great value. So let's talk about these modes here first, okay? So if I go to mode I'm in mode B right now, right? Let me just see what this car is doing first. All right, so we're in mode B. I'm gonna take it down to mode C. This feels like I'm riding it's probably something like maybe a Ninja 400 or maybe even like a Ninja 300. Mode C is very, very docile. Rain mode, whatever you want to call it, it's not something that's gonna, if you're a new rider and you stay in this mode C, I think you'll be fine. When I was riding it home, I rode it in mode C because I hadn't ridden in ridden long distances in probably about a year. So I was like, let me just keep it pretty light, and it was perfect as I got comfortable with the bike. So mode C, you can still quick shift. Mode C is one of those where you don't have to worry about, I mean, I got that thing tagged basically, and you know, the acceleration is very docile. Okay, mode B. Okay, mode B. Let's go to mode B. All right. Oh, not A yet. Okay, mode B. Mode B definitely have more torque there. Much more. Okay. So that's, you're getting some torque there. Oh, you're getting some torque there. All right. So I definitely think that this, especially if you're a new rider, it's going from like keep it in mode C for a while, you'll be good, and then you get to mode A when you're ready, or mode B and then mode A when you're ready. And I think this could be a bike that you could grow with, honestly, because it is very approachable. My helmet's fogging up. I gotta get a new helmet. This thing's got a horrible pain point on it. But mode B, that's right in the middle. You've got a larger torque band here, and new riders, that's perfect. That's the next level. I would definitely say, and keep in mind, I'm still in the break-in period, y'all, so I haven't really like went ham with this bike yet, you know, getting up to those higher RPMs at this point. So I'm giving you just my initial thoughts based on still being in the break-in period. It's hard to put, you know, 600 miles on two bikes in a short amount of time. I'm trying to get both bikes their first service before the end of the season. So I'm getting there. I'm making some good progress, but I'm depending on the weather and stuff like that. Those are all factors. So handling. Okay, let me get back to these modes. Okay, mode B is definitely a mode where you've got some good torque going on. She's moving, you know what I'm saying? Mode B is good. But when you're ready, mode A, all her glory comes in mode A. Now again, I got traction on traction on 3 right now, so let me get through this here. Road's a little damp still. So mode A should push you back in your seat. Definitely. You could probably, this bike will wheelie in mode A. The torque is all there. She's all there. All there. This is the lady in the street mode, freak in the sheets mode. Mode got it. Okay. So I say that to say that this bike has levels, right? Where you're going to find that no matter where you're starting off in your riding journey, the bike has a mode for it. I'll put it there. Maybe not, you know, your 650 Eves or anything like that, but if you're looking for a middleweight sport bike, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a good amount of options in the menu to actually be able to tailor your riding and your skills to match your skill set. If you're doing, you know, if you stick to staying in mode C, moving up to mode B, moving up to mode A. So I do think that this is this bike, if you're someone that's mature enough to keep it in mode A, then graduate to mode B and mode C, you know what I'm saying, you should be able, this is a bike that I think most people can grow into. And I think Suzuki designed it this way intentionally because it's approachable for a large range of folks and riders, especially if you don't want to start off with something, you know, like a CF Moto or a Ninja 400 or Ninja 500 or those entry-level bikes. This bike is one that has these modes, and you can literally go from, you know, very, very docile throttle response to something that, if you have those traction modes set up crazy, you could definitely wheelie this bike. You've got quick shifter, which, you know, as a new rider, you would maybe don't want to learn on with the quick shifter, but having that option is great. I don't use it that much. I haven't found a need to use it really. I like to shift with pulling the clutch, but to each his own. Yeah. Mode A with this drive-by-wire. It does feel a little snatchy, I would say. It can, maybe, in mode A. Yeah. Let me get up here. She wanna bite with mode A. I've been trying to keep it in mode B and C during the break-in period. I had a conversation with one of our subscribers about why Suzuki had such low thresholds for RPMs. They require premium fuel in these bikes, and we kind of came to the conclusion that Suzuki's just trying to be very safe. As you know, they keep a motorcycle design around for quite a bit of time, and I think they just want you to have a very safe break-in period, which is understandable, you know, nothing wrong with that. But I do think that there's a lot more to this bike after you get past that 4,500 RPM recommended engine speed, or RPM. So I do think that this bike so far, I mean, it's comfortable, it handles great, it's like, it's got everything you want. Like, I don't, you know, the only thing I could say for someone shopping for this bike, and you're not going to even eye this bike probably unless you like are good with the styling on it, but I think the bike looks dope. Not a fan of the you know, walking up to her face to face, but from the side view, she's a baddie. She's a baddie. And I kind of look at this bike in a level of like, all right, so with the two bikes, I'll give you a real high level on this. With the two bikes, I would definitely say this, if you're comparing this bike to like women, right? This is your old reliable. This one can do everything. Like this one, this bike is the bike that is gonna make sure your lunch is packed. Your lunch is packed for work, or you know what I'm saying. The kids are good. Uh, she can get a little spicy every now and again, but yeah, your buddies might not be like, "Oh, she's a 10, son." They might not say that at first, but she got the dope ass personality, and you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have, this is a bike you could do a lot with, make plans with, and you know this bike's not gonna flake out on you or anything like that. This is the safe bet, I would say. And again, this is just my first 200 miles. I know this bike, just looking at those differences in modes, I know for a fact that this bike is, it's got a lot of spice to it. And so I don't see, if you're interested in this bike, it is, in my opinion, a great choice. If you want something that's sporty, that you're not going to break your back, you're not going to break your wallet, I think that this is a good price bike for what it is, and the things that you get with it, such as the quick shifter, the nice display. You know, the parallel twins in here. It's a ton of torque in this thing, and you can see that torque in Mode A all day long, all day long, all day long.
All right, Moto heads, that's going to be my 200-mile first impressions video. I'm going to do a full review on this bike. I'm also going to do a comparison video with the 8R and the Aprilia RS660. Right now, I am in a situation where I'm trying to get the break-in miles on two bikes. So it's been a little tricky adding up 600 miles per bike. But weather permitting, I'm going to get it done before the end of this riding season here in New York. But let me know, are you cross-shopping middleweight sport bikes? What other bikes are you considering? You looking at the CBR 650R, the RS660, the R7? You waiting for the CF Moto to come out, or Triumph's new bike? What bike in the middleweight sport arena interests you most? Drop it in the comment section. I'll check you on the next one, y'all. Peace.